if you want to look at part 1, you'll see that in the other race, but here in part 2, no flashbacks this time. And yeah, let's give you a little bit of an insight here. Daniel Ricciardo, they're right in front of us. It's a Red Bull 1-2 at the moment. Bottas in third. Oh, as the TV's moving. That's not good. As we do not need that, and I have a legal overtake today. So at the moment, it looks as though that's this is gonna be a definitely championship decider here in this race. Even though with a little bit of a restart, a little bit of cheeky restart, that would have got right into it. It was very unfair that what we did in the last race. So we're gonna do. We're gonna use the restart where we will have flashbacks, except that if it's either a harsh penalty a little bit or just move on. So let's try and race cleanly here today, as Kimi Räikkönen actually in the pit stops. So there's one. He's gonna be down in 10th place. And this is a bad recovery job now for Kimi Räikkönen. He needs to gain like 4 places in order for him to get back into the display as Hamilton. Actually, so we're in the super softs, they're in the hyper softs, Bottas in the ultra softs. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna pit. Yeah, we're gonna do a one-stop strategy here in part 2. In part 1 I restarted, now in part 2 restart 2 and 5 red lights here today in the safety car, for the safety car. So why I did restart? Well, it's because yeah, it wasn't as fun, wasn't as exciting for this title decider. Raikkonen was just gonna win anyway. So at this point, no, there was no battling a little bit, but in this second restart, we had a little bit of battles. We had a little bit of battles between Kimi Räikkönen and the rest of the guys, but we're gonna check that replay there later. So today we're gonna look and see what we can do, as this is looking really exciting here, as we're right behind a championship rival and teammate Daniel Ricciardo. Meanwhile, the other two are just Hamilton's there right behind. He needs to score at least a 2nd place, but we're in 2nd place, and we're gonna defend our best against Lewis Hamilton today. 2.5 with the fuel. We're gonna split a little bit with the fuel, as at the moment Daniel Ricciardo and ourselves, we're gonna battle it out for the title today. We're gonna battle it out for the title, because we both have pace with the fastest car so far with this Red Bull. We do not have the pace for the Constructors' Championship, as we've almost hit to the back of Daniel Ricciardo. But anyway, we're just gonna continue on. This is the safety car restart that we need. 21 corners around the Yas Marina circuit, with 20 laps left in this race. What can we do around Yas Marina? Bottas behind, Vettel behind, Dennis Ericsson, there's Hamilton, Raikkonen back down there in 11th. What can we do right behind our teammate Ricciardo? This is actually the key point of this race between ourselves and our teammates. A Red Bull 1-2, but is there going to be team orders for today? I do not know, because Ricciardo at this point is also going to be fighting for the title, but I do think that there won't be any team orders for today. This is going to be a really exciting restart, as we're now going to get going. We're going to use Rich Mix already. Now going through the penultimate corner. Oh, we're struggling already. Going now through the Falcos. Green flags. Daniel Ricciardo leads. We're going to be in 2nd place. Bottas in 3rd. Ericsson is holding up the likes of Hamilton behind him, but Bottas is closing in on us. Now going towards 10-1. A little bit of a decent corner, as here comes Valtteri Bottas once again. Bottas was going to go to the inside. He backs out there just a little bit. So Daniel Ricciardo pulls away with a brilliant restart. Then it's ourselves, Sebastian Vettel. Sorry, Vettel is fighting Bottas for 3rd. And, penalty. So anyway, we're just going to continue on with this race. No, we're not going to pit. We're not going to pit for new front wing. No shenanigans like that. We're just going to continue on and racing with this car of our own. We're struggling though, so this is not good. As here comes Valtteri Bottas once again. Bottas is going to look on the inside. Oh, and we make contact. As you're going defensive, Bottas decided to go for the space. We're going to try and come back down the inside. Vettel is right behind as well. Vettel's going to try and go for a switchback on the inside. Oh, and they make contact with the Mercedes. And look at that. Vettel with the switchback move. Make contact with the Mercedes. And now Vettel is going to go to the rear of us. Here comes the Ferrari of Sebastian Vettel. Vettel's going to go into the outside. He's going to try to take the entire line through the next chicane. Oh, we make a little bit of contact there. But somehow, not much has happened. So now, we need to hold on. We're downforce in this car now, so this is good. This is decent, actually. As the downforce of the car we can gain on the corners. As you have to see, there's a little bit of a gap. Ricardo with a 38.5. Run seat so because we're not going to pit again. 4.1 seconds from ourselves with Ricardo. Ricardo's turning up the jets here a little bit. He knows that I'm not going to pit again. I'm taking the bold strategy and not pits and not wasting my time on Ricardo. So at the moment it looks as though Daniel Ricciardo will get this one, but they're taking Sebastian Vettel once again. Vettel, he's gonna look for another place. So here comes the Ferrari of Sebastian Vettel. Vettel is gonna look on the outside this time. Sebastian Vettel with the faster tire takes home second place. For how much longer? Because we're gonna make contact with Vettel. We're going to try and get the slipstream here on the exit. And yes, we do. We're going to get a brilliant exit against the Ferrari. And now we're going to try and get the slipstream. We're going to go on the inside. Sebastian Vettel's going to defend as much as possible on the inside. Here we go. We're going to continue defending. We're going to go down the inside of the Ferrari. A little bit deep down the brakes with the understeer. But we're going to be still up into second place. We do not need to fight, though, because of Daniel Ricciardo. The rest of the pack, actually. Raikkonen, let's look at Kimi Raikkonen. Raikkonen is still in 10th place, so at the moment it looks as though Daniel Ricciardo is going to win the championship if this continues. At the moment, this is a really exciting restart, which is why I restarted the race in the first place, because this is really exciting. And going through the sequence of course, we're going to make contact with the wall. Oh, that's going to give more damage to the front wing. But at this point, I do not care if we have damage to the front wing. We just need to bring it home and try and catch up to Ricardo. Look at that, 6.3 seconds on lap 12, and I know Ricardo's going to put on lap 16. So Ricardo needs to gain a little bit. So put a little bit of grass there. That was very legal. 6.7 seconds left for yourself. Daniel Ricciardo. At the moment, if you want to win champion, we're going to defend our best here. Sebastian Vettel knows that we're in the same race. Here he comes once again, Sebastian Vettel. He's going to go on the outside right this time, and he's going to get the DRS, and he takes second place. But we're going to tuck in right behind him, and we're going to try and get the DRS on the next straight. As bad as the next that it was, and here we go. We're gonna try and get Sebastian Vettel once again with the performance of this Red Bull. Are we gonna go for a dive like the Daniel Ricciardo style? Yes, we do. We're gonna go for down the inside on Sebastian Vettel. Brilliant move, and now we're back up to second here today in this race. This is really pivotal in the championship. Hamilton is right behind, by the way. So Ricciardo and the rest of the guys also need to pit. So this is gonna be really interesting. We're on the super softs on lap 14, on lap 12 means we're not going to pit again. As Bottas and Hamilton are staying behind Vettel as we're struggling with understeer. Going through the final corner. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. 8.1 seconds between ourselves and Daniel Ricciardo. We need that gap to go down at least. Oh my god, that is not a good corner at all. But here comes Sebastian Vettel once again. Costs us another 5/10 of a second. That's not good for us. We're not even gonna pit at this point. World Championship, because here comes Sebastian Vettel once again. No overtake. Time's gonna go to the outside. Here we go. We're trying to take a dive, look down the inside. We're gonna make contact with Vettel. Vettel turned in way too early. We're trying to go on the inside, and Vettel just did that on his own. Let's look at the replay there a little bit. On Sebastian Vettel, here he comes. We're gonna dive down the inside. He's gonna turn in way too much. I'm gonna look who's at fault here. Yep, we were just gonna go into the corner. We're gonna dive down inside, but here he comes once again. Here he comes once again. Vettel on the inside. He's gonna force his way on the inside, and here comes Bottas on the outside as well. We're gonna be ping pong there, and we're gonna go way deep on the brakes. But somehow we're still ahead because we got ping ponged by the two drivers there, both Vettel and Bottas. We really got ping ponged there. But at the moment, we're just gonna continue this. Screw it. We're deciding not to screw it. Let's push now because these sides are not gonna last longer. So why as well push it now so we can really do well at today. As you Vettel is not even close to us. It's 9.8 seconds. 4.16. Vettel 1.39. So now it's now or never. If you want the championship, Ricardo comes out of the pits ahead of us. We lifted it just a little bit, and now we got the exit speed. That's really good. And 10.2 seconds. That is not as well. And you don't want to expect this, what this pace to be for Daniel Ricciardo. He's dominating the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix in the first restart, in the second restart, in the first start and the second start, he's also dominating. So yeah, this is really impressive. As Riker, I think, is now up to 8th. Oh no! He just doesn't need to get overtaken by Ocon this point. He just doesn't need to overtake Esteban. So. We can pull away to Sebastian Vettel, that'll be really good. I just want to think better as DRS, so this is not good for a championship, so if you don't want to win the championship, I really want to help our teammate. Oh my goodness! Do they have DRS? No, Vettel doesn't. How are they not overtaking Vettel on the straight? That's how powerful the Red Bull, the Ferrari and the Mercedes are. We're pushing. As we can now to try and put that gap at least down for 10 seconds. It's up and down, just down. Maybe now to 11 seconds. So we're pushing. Might be an 11-second gap now for Daniel. It is going to be 11 seconds for Daniel now. 41.5 to Sebastian Vettel as well. He's in the 41s. So this is good. Don't need that at all. Anyways, here he comes once again. Sebastian! Here he comes once again. Let's force him out now. Oh! That was very illegal. He's gonna go to the inside Paris. It's gonna go into the inside this time, so. Gonna go into the inside. Oh, Vettel, a little bit of contact there, and oh, I don't know if that was good defending there a little bit, but Sebastian Vettel makes massive contact on this. Might have well cost us. And here he comes once again. trying to defend on the inside. Here he comes, breezing past. Okay, fine. We're gonna get you back on the inside. This is literally ping pong. It's like really just ping pong. Whoa. Has a questionable line, but still that is a good line. That gains us a little bit of speed. Into the final corner. Even with the understeer on this car, we're still gaining in 12.9 seconds now. Not 1.6 seconds. This is good. Now the gap down to 30.3. And Vettel and Bottas are battling it out. That is not good. I think Riker's catch up. Oh no! Just realized that. Kimi Riker's catched up. That is not good. That is not good at all. We do not need this. Guys, don't battle it out. You don't want to lose speed to Kimi. Kimi's really quick. Now he's going to try and pass off on. He's going to the inside and look at this. Outside, inside, brilliant. But I think he's going to get the DRS. I thought he was going to get the DRS in that corner, but let's just continue on. Can't catch up to Ricardo at this point. They're battling it out, and they do not need that because the likes of Ocon. It's DRS. It is Esteban, and we're gonna be side by side going through the corner. So it's gonna be a really interesting race. Okay, it's Ocon. It's Ocon. Ocon's defending really well to help his teammates edge of pace, but get 7. That's 4 teammates. Yep, teammates in the pit. Oh, my hands are really sweaty. So, yeah, this is not good. So, now we're gonna get to the entertaining part of this race. Try and get ahead of Ricardo. He had a quick stop. We're gonna come out. We're gonna get into the pit. We're now ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. So now, what can we do with this magical face? Well, so let's just keep it up. Two point seven to ourselves and Bottas. If you can hold up. Oh, Hamilton's now ahead. We're not going to pit again. Our tyres looking great, splendido. And Ricciardo is in the middle of that path. So Ricciardo is held up just a little bit. That'll help us and win this race. So now with 12 laps to go in this race, we're going to look at a battle between ourselves and Ricciardo. And Ricciardo actually doing really well for himself at the moment. So I think Kimi Raikkonen is behind Ocon and got a gap to Ocon. I think Ocon or Sergio Perez. I think it's Sergio. Yeah, it's Sergio Perez. So they get held up there. That'll be okay. That'll be brilliant. So Bottas 1.8 seconds behind us. You just have to defend at this point. You just have to defend your teammate. Daniel Ricciardo is really the threat here. So no team orders. We just do not need to make contact with each other. So now this is a battle for what could be the World Championship. And this could be the battle for the driver's title between ourselves and Daniel Ricciardo. This is gonna be an insane final couple of laps here in this race. As we're on the old super softs, he's on fresh ultras. If Bottas does not want to pit, 3.1 seconds. We're just gonna continue on in the lap here in the 42s. Ricardo is gonna turn up the pace here just a little bit. Or he's just turn up the pace entirely, see? That's just literally weak. The apex. Now we get more speed there going through that corner. That's brilliant. This is going to be a battle. Ricardo and Bottas is side by side. Ricardo might have just passed him cleanly. Ricardo's still on the outside. Ricardo will get the traction on the exit. Brilliant move there from Daniel Ricardo to move up into second place. But am I fun because Bottas had to DRS, so Bottas, he's a fighter. So Bottas is going to try as much as possible to fight that second place. Ricardo is still behind now. Ricardo now has the DRS. It's going to be payback now for Valtteri Bottas at the moment. Wait. Okay, Raikkonen is pitted. Perez is pitted. Ricardo's pitted. We're not going to pit. Sainz is pitted. Gas is. Raikkonen's ahead of Hamilton. And Perez is ahead. Well, Raikkonen is not doing well. He was doing 41s on the high because Hamilton was doing 42s. So Hamilton, if you can turn up the pace just a little bit because you have fresher tires. If you turn up the pace just a little bit against I don't know, against Kimi Raikkonen, I'll be okay. It happened just a little bit, so this is not gonna go well, isn't it? Ricardo's now ahead of Bottas, and Bottas has an issue. So this is not good. So now there's a threat, and that, as I said, that there is an issue for Valtteri Bottas, and the issue is there's had a puncture. He blew up his tire. Oh, I think he used too much, and oh. So Bottas might as well limp home because he's out. He's not. He has a problem with his car, as I said that. He had a tire failure. Unfortunately, that's what Bottas is. He's limping home at the moment. Can't even back on some circuits, so this is not good because Kimi Raikkonen is not going to be up to shit. Might be worse position, but hey, it's okay. It's going to be fine. You just have to trust the process. Sainz is not going to come in. Raikkonen is at the back, because now Ricardo's at the back of us. So now this is not really good for us. We're going to use the rich mix as much as possible, but there's no point, as here is Daniel Ricciardo. He's going to go onto the outside. Red Bull versus Red Bull here. This is going to be the most entertaining part of the race so far. This could be for the championship. Perez is up to third. Raikkonen, I think, is up to fourth. There's no point in fighting that because look at that, Ricciardo's already gone, and that's going to be it. We're going to try and go for a dive, an opportunistic dive down the inside against Daniel Ricciardo. Here we go. We're going to try and go for a massive dive down the inside. Ricciardo closes the door way too much, and Daniel Ricciardo. Let's look at the replay here. We're just going to go for a dive down the inside from way far back. Side to turn on the apex like it was nothing. So Ricciardo, now we both now have damage. So Daniel Ricciardo, what was you thinking there? So I think that's my fault for kamikazing on him, but there's nothing on my own doing. Is now this is a battle for the win, and I'm not pitting. So Ricciardo, as much as possible, is he gonna come in? He can come in whatever he wants. No, he does not. So he wants to fight with us. Here we go. This is going to be a brilliant pass. A little bit of tuning up here with 9 laps to go. We're going to go deep down the race and it'll take a little bit of a wide line. We're struggling on the exit. Now going through 2 and 3. Wide once again. That's going to invite Ricardo back into the action. Here he comes once again. He's going to try to go for a dive down the inside before the corners in the hairpin. Ricardo's not go successful in that. We're going to lose the rear. The exit dash again, and now we're going to go to the heaven. We're going to use we're going to use no brake bias as much as possible. Here comes Daniel Ricciardo. Ricciardo with this Red Bull car, or the same Red Bull car. He has the fresher tires. Daniel Ricciardo takes the lead of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, but for how much longer? We're going to go down the inside on Daniel Ricciardo. This is the brilliant racing here out of all of us today. Ricciardo is back down to second, and he has to... I'm basically an obstacle he needs to overcome here. I'm literally a challenge that he needs to pass. But where is Kimi Raikkonen though? Where's Kimi Raikkonen? Kimi is in fourth. He's gonna fight with Sergio Perez. There's no cars right near them, so at this point there's no point in fighting here. Because Kimi Raikkonen is going to win it anyway, because he's in fourth. But who wants to give the Red Bull some love here today? Because at the moment, it looks as though... Oh man. .3 of a second between ourselves and Daniel Ricciardo. Ricciardo is our teammate, but we do not need to fight him as this much. Here we go. This is going to be the most entertaining part of this restart race. Here we go. We're going to lose. Oh, we're going to lose the rear, and we're going to spin it round. We're going to spin it round. We're just going to flashback that. We're still flashback on like nothing ever, because that wasn't fair. Anyway. No, that wasn't fair because we didn't make a switch. It just wasn't fair that Ricciardo didn't move out of the way. Because here comes Daniel Ricciardo. This is going to be the most entertaining part though. Ricciardo on the outside. We're going to let him go. We need to let him go. Oh, instead, no. He's going to go. We're going to go for a switchback down around the outside of Ricciardo, going through the hairpin. Who's going to get the DRS? No one is. Ricciardo's getting it. No, I'm getting it. Here we go against Daniel Ricciardo. He's going to struggle with the ERS assistance with old super softs. Here we go, down the inside, racing past the Australian driver. Ricciardo's still there, however. Ricciardo's going to look on the inside. We're going to give him the room. On the inside, he's going to force us out wide. But we're going to get the DRS here. This is brilliant racing between the two Red Bulls of ourselves and Daniel Ricciardo. We're going to try and go down the inside of Ricciardo for the lead of the race. This is brilliant, and we're going to breeze past and take the lead back once again. But we're going to go deep, and we're going to fucking crash. This is why I hate Abu Dhabi. This is brilliant though. Look at this. On the inside of our teammate. And then, oh, going deep there and getting... Let's look at the comparison of the whole Super Source as soon as the final lap comes in. Because at this point, this is brilliant racing. At the moment, Perez, he needs to hold on here against Kimi Raikkonen just so he can get a podium. But at this point, Kimi Raikkonen might have just won the championship, even if we're going to battle, because there's no point. We're level on points with Daniel Ricciardo. We're 18 points behind him, and Raikkonen's in 4th. And Raikkonen needs to be in 7th, but Raikkonen is gained positions in the pit stops. So this is not good at all. As here we go against Daniel Ricciardo once again. We're just gonna put it to lean this time. The save one for the oh, Ricciardo, that's an easy pass, and Ricciardo was gonna park it on the exit of the corner. Ricciardo's gonna force us wide though. We're gonna go on the outside, continue to pass. As we hit the wall, look at this, as we hit the wall on the apex, he switches us back, goes to the outside, decides to park it, goes on, continues, and then he's just gonna force us deep, does not give us enough room to work with. So Ricciardo has got a lot to do here if he wants to win this race. because at this point there's no point in winning the race if the championship leader is in 4th place. As here comes Daniel Ricciardo once again. Ricciardo on the inside of ourselves there. He's gonna take it. He's gonna take the lead, and that might be it for us. We're just gonna try and get close to him as much as possible, going through the corners here. Oh, lost the rear. That's it. That is it. That is it. Ricciardo is now up into the lead of this race. How much longer? Because we're right behind him. We're going to make contact with his rear diffuser. We're going to try and go for a move down the inside, going through this corner, where he's going to give us the room, unlike Sebastian Vettel did. We're now up into the lead once again. That is brilliant. Let's look at the replay here once again. Going through the chicane, we've hit his rear wing. When we got to the inside, we had a brilliant exit going through the corner, and Ricciardo, brilliant racing for Daniel, really. Ricciardo just gave us the room. He knows that we're teammates. He knows that we do not need to crash ourselves out in order for us to battle for the championship, which is really good, teammate. And yeah, just continue on. Because at the moment, Ricciardo, does he have the pace though? With 6 laps to go after this, what was this lap? We'll put to lean once again because there's no point in battling it out. I think the rest of the guys behind us are catching up. Us. Now down to 9 seconds. Oh, and Ricciardo, what was that, Daniel? What was that? Was that a move trying down the inside, or was just closing the door? Oh no. As the likes of Paris have catched up to us, as we're battling it out, you see the tires are graining. Here comes Daniel Ricciardo once again. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. We're gonna defend on the inside. He knows we're gonna defend on the inside. We're gonna give him the outside line. We're gonna try and dive back down the inside. He's gonna lock up on the brakes. He forces us on the apex. We're gonna try. Oh, he forces us off the track. And Ricciardo, wow, that was a little bit cheeky for Ricciardo. Let's look at the replay here. Ricciardo was going on the outside. Oh, locks up. Now that is championship racing. Out. Ricciardo just forces us out deep, which is not good at all. Just gonna take a little bit of photo mode here. Oh, on the night. Okay, that is not good quality at all. Saturation. I'm just gonna keep it to 1.20. Contrast. No, contrast. Yeah, contrast is good. Oh, then the brightness, that's good. Exposure. Ties though look really bad. Oh, looks actually good lights there. As here comes Daniel Ricciardo once again. Ricciardo is going to try and go to the outside. Ricciardo, nope, he cannot do anything about it. Come back on the racing line. Ricciardo cannot do anything about it there. This car is catching up to us bit by bit. With 6 laps to go. He's enough. As here we go. Oh, outside lane. As going through the penultimate corner. This is looking good. Now going through the final corner. Ricciardo is still right behind us. And Paris is gaining up to us bit by bit. Paris is catching up. So all 4 contenders are in the top 5. Paris is the only one who's No, here comes Daniel Ricciardo once again. We're going to try and go to the inside. Yes, we do. We're going to cut over the corner. Oh, and Ricciardo makes contact. And Ricciardo almost loses the rear. As I was trying to come back after the corner cuts it. Ricciardo tried to do nothing about it. But here comes Daniel Ricciardo once again. I'm going to feel him coming right about now. Here he is. We're going to defend on the inside. Brilliant defending there. Late on. Oh, we're gonna lose the rear. But here we go. We're gonna get the DRS once again. This time we have overtake mode enabled. We're gonna have the put it on standard. Nope. We're gonna put it back, and we're gonna go down the inside once again on the left-hander. Nice and easy move. And Ricciardo, I didn't realize he was still there. Ricciardo, I didn't realize he was still there. And now we're still battling it out. And Ricciardo finally gives up. I didn't realize he was still there, so I got the move stick, but yeah. Anyway, continuing on. Oh, can't hit the apex there as much. Just going through the left-hander, and now the rest of this issues for a car. Oh, it is Fernando Alonso. It is Fernando Alonso. Another retirement for Fernando Alonso in the McLaren. Fernando Alonso, another retirement. See there in the virtual safety car. I'm gonna use it. Use here. The car is quite behind. We need to. No! What was I doing? I didn't. Engineer didn't tell me that it was gonna end. Oh no, that's a brilliant exit though. Going through there, and now Alonso's out. Now this is really entertaining because now the pack with Perez is now joined. Here comes Daniel Ricciardo once again. Nope, he doesn't want to go. Ricciardo doesn't want to go on the straight, and now Perez is joined in, and the likes of Raikkonen as well. Here he comes, and here comes Daniel Ricciardo once again for Red Bull. He's held up so much by our super soft compact size. Ricciardo this time goes on the inside. We're gonna go on the outside. We're gonna give him a little bit of room. We're gonna try. Oh, Ricciardo backs out there, and we somehow save it, and up to the lead again of this race. This is Abu Dhabi 2016 all over again. Remember, Hamilton wanted to win the title, but when he was leading the race, he won the race, but Rosberg won the title. So there's no point in fighting for a title now. Raikkonen can be declared your champion here today. As look at that, 9 seconds. And yeah, sorry for interrupting there a little bit. But anyway, we're just gonna continue and see there. Look at his tires. Look at this tires. Tires are literally not gonna survive with 3 laps to go. Here comes Ricciardo once again. Ricciardo, this time we're gonna give him the room. We're gonna park it on the apex. Ricciardo takes the lead once again of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Oh, and kind of just parked it way too much on the apex. Look, he's just gonna park it way too much on the apex. Look, he's just gonna. He literally parked it on the apex. Look, as soon as oh no. Ricardo's got it. And now Perez is there. Here we go. This is not gonna go well. We have old super softs, and here comes Sergio Perez. He's gonna have the DRS. Perez on the outside. We're just gonna give him the room as much as possible. We're gonna try and send one down the inside. Oh, through the corner. We make contact with Ricardo. And I sure hope Ricardo did not have any damage there, because oh my goodness, if he has. We're just gonna go downhill. Oh, that is a thump. That is not good. I sure hope that's just the wheel. That's just the wheel that we hit. But anyway, we're just gonna continue on. Here comes Daniel Ricciardo once again. Ricciardo though, does he have the damage? No, I think he doesn't have. Here comes Ricciardo. Oh, he goes on the inside. What an opportunistic move from Daniel Ricciardo. And here comes Perez. Perez on the inside for the race lead. Daniel Ricciardo. What? How did I get a look at this. I think he got ping pong done. Look. Oh my goodness. We literally hit the tire and then just gone on the other side. There is front wing debris there. Ricardo, and we're gonna make contact once again. Here we go. We're gonna try on the outside. No way, Jose, and get a 3-second penalty. Here we go. Here comes Ricardo. He does not want to give us the room. He does not want to give us the room because he's still mad at what happened. Still, oh, lift. Yes, lift. Oh, this is brilliant battling. Perez on the inside sent one. And Perez is going to take the lead. Perez is going to take the lead, but no. Perez does not want to take the lead. Perez is still there, and Sergio Perez takes the lead of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Perez. Let's look at a replay once again. Between Perez, and look at this. Perez on the inside. Did not want to give up on the line. We gave him too much room. Ricardo though, he might be mad. Team boss is gonna be mad. Oh, we're having issues. Crossing could have been both of us. The championship, you have been fired by the team. Was the statement in the Discord, I think so. I'm sure of that I do not get that in my Discord messages today, because what of that I'm gonna get fired by my team, because basically I basically took out my teammate. At that point, it's 2 laps to go. We have no pace whatsoever. We do not have the tires. Look at the tires between ourselves, and look at the tires of Sergio Perez. It's so much pressure, and Perez has more pace than us. Ricardo though is struggling behind there. That might have been the cause of that. See, we have the old tires and we're racing on tires that aren't even needed to. So 1 lap of fuel. At this point we just need to get this final lap here ongoing. Is yeah. That might have cost us the championship here. Just a little bit. Raikkonen and Ricardo are fighting it out for third. Raikkonen now up into third place. We're gonna let go Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez might take his first ever win here. Let's look at his tires. Let's look at his tires, okay? Let's look at his tires. Oh my god, the brightness. Look at this. Look at that. That is not good. Running on those tires is not good. Running on literal back marker tires is... Ricardo is trying his best to fight against Kimi Raikkonen, but nothing he could do. What's for us though? I don't know what we can do. Hamilton will be second championship. Ricardo will be back down to the forward. We're definitely gonna get some talks here between ourselves and my team boss, because definitely this is not what we needed. Final lap is gonna start any minute now. So Sergio Perez, he's gonna start his final lap of this race. What a battle this is! between all of the drivers today. Because it just came down to this. Literally, what a race this is. Sergio Perez, with an opportunistic move that got him into the lead of the race, with so many flashbacks due to some very many issues that Daniel Ricciardo had to face. We had to let pass him like him, so Hamilton and Ricciardo are battling it out there in the background. So this is one of the greatest races that's happened. Ricciardo, I don't know if we're gonna get talked here, because I don't care. Kimi Räikkönen's gonna win the championship anyway. So we got the DRS. We can't close in enough. On Räikkönen. It's a Hamilton Ricciardo show. Sergio Perez out of Mexico is gonna take Force India's. He was running for the. He was running for the podium. Then he cashed us up with Soto Ricciardo, and then boom, it just happened. Sergio Perez has not been on a race-winning situation like this ever since the Malaysian Grand Prix back in 2012, where he almost won the race if he didn't make that mistake. Sergio Perez runs out of the penultimate corner. Perez now runs out to the final corner. It's a win for Force India today. Sergio Perez wins here in Abu Dhabi, but more than that, Kimi Räikkönen wins the championship here in Season 1. He takes it here in Abu Dhabi ahead of ourselves in third, as Räikkönen taking donuts here today. After what a stellar performance from Kimi today. Stellar performance. Really good. You see how much bumps that he has in the car. And you see Force India really happy. Force India team principal. And Sergio Perez wins the Grand Prix here in Abu Dhabi. For the first time he has won, and ends his streak of most podiums without a win. Brilliant race there today. Even with a restart, it was still as entertaining. What a result. What a race that was. And Kimi Räikkönen, you see, Kimi Räikkönen wins his second ever championship here in Formula 1. Räikkönen wins the championship. He finishes second ahead of Zed of ourselves today. Räikkönen deserves this championship today. I'm stuttering way too much. I'm saying anything because you see what a race that was. 3.9 seconds we were off, and you see we were faster than anyone else. The second, the two Red Bulls were quicker. Leclerc was under 39s, and you see brilliant performance for Force India today. Räikkönen just didn't match the pace that Perez had. Perez just pulled away after that. And you see the results. Bottas struggled with that puncture, unfortunate for him. There, and let's look at the standings. Final time. The standings still stick. Räikkönen wins by 15 points. Then it's ourselves in third. Ricciardo fourth. Zaki's got to be really pissed if as Perez gets up to 7th. Vettel up now to 5th. Yeah. Ocon 183 points I think in total for Force India today. See the rest of the final championship standings, and then here in the constructors, Ferrari win it in style by 17 points. So that's gonna be it today. We'll see you later with Zaki, and we're gonna have a little bit of a business meeting with Daniel Ricciardo. I'll see you next time, guys. Until next time, when Season 2 returns, or even if we'll drive for Red Bull next season.